Do you know how many calories you're supposed to eat in a day in order to be healthy? It's probably more than you think. Today, I'm gonna break down macros in a simple way so you'll know exactly where to get started. Okay, let's talk about calories. All of our bodies are different, and the amount of calories that we need to take in every day depends on our body type, our activity level, and what our goals are. A frequent mistake that we make is reducing our intake by eating smaller portion sizes, thinking that this is the best way to be healthy. But the part that no one tells you is that eating smaller amounts can sometimes reduce your progress. If you're not really sure how many calories you're supposed to be eating in a day, it all depends on what your goal is. Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to maintain your weight? Or do you want to bulk and grow muscle? To find out that number, it's always easy to just download an app. There are a lot of free apps online. FitnessPal, one of my favorites is Carb Manager. You just plug in your height, weight, gender, and your goals, and it'll pull up what your daily caloric intake should be and your macros. Macros, macronutrients, it's just a really fancy word for the food that fuels our body. Don't be intimidated by it. Just 3 pillars of it. Protein. So protein repairs and builds our muscles. Carbs, that's where we get our fuel from. And fats. This supports our hormones and it keeps us full. We generally want to take in about 40% carbs, 30% protein, and 30% fats. Don't worry, we're not going to log every gram and weigh every food. I just want you to know how these foods work so that you know how to make better choices. If you want to focus on just one macro right now, that's completely acceptable. That's how I started. It can be overwhelming to try to meet the quota for all 3 of your macronutrients. So protein is one that I would start with and not worry about carbs and fats. Most of us don't eat enough protein in a day. We would like to average between 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal. There's some calculations out there and they are all over the place, from 1 gram per pound that you weigh. Some say 0.75. You know, my rule of thumb is just 20 to 30 grams per meal. Do the best you can. You'll be surprised how much you don't eat as far as enough of protein. I'm going to share some of my favorite protein breakfast snacks very quickly. Eggs. Eggs are a great source of protein. I make egg white omelets. This is just a vanilla Greek yogurt. 3/4 of a cup is 18 grams of protein. I'll cut some strawberries up. Protein bars, they're all over the place. Keep them in your purse. 15 grams of protein. One of my favorite snacks, this is a whey protein powder vanilla. I get this at Aldi's. It is the cheapest. So there's your budget tip right there. And I mix it with coconut milk and it tastes like a pina colada, and it ends up being, I believe, 30 grams of protein. I'll do that as a snack in the afternoon. Like I said, don't hyper focus on the carbs and fat right now. Let's just get your protein in. 100 grams to 120 grams a day would be a great goal for you to start at. So macronutrients don't have to be complicated and we don't have to be perfect. Just focus on the protein for right now. So if this helped you, follow us. We are going to be posting more videos on tips, tricks, mindset, recipes, grocery shopping to help make a better you every day.